Deliver me, maternity. Thank you, nurses.
Hi, it's R.L.M Ross again. Welcome to another episode of Deliver Me, the video series. Today we will be addressing chapter 8 from my book, Deliver Me, the Real Deal from a Labor and Delivery Nurse. If you have not yet gotten your copy, we're available on Amazon.com in Kindle and paperback version. Today's topic has to do with TOLACS and VBACS. What is a TOLAC, you may ask? A TOLAC is just an acronym for Trial of Labor After C-section. And a VBAC is a vaginal birth after C-section. So a VBAC is a successful TOLAC. Now, if your first delivery was by a C-section and you would like to try to have a vaginal delivery, this is a discussion you need to have with your doctor very early in your pregnancy. There are some doctors who will absolutely not deliver a woman vaginally after she has had a C-section if they did not do that C-section themselves. If she was delivered by C-section in another country, they're not going to do any kind of vaginal delivery because they do not know the kind of incision that she has in her uterus. If, however, you had a C-section delivery for, say, a breech delivery or failed induction or something, just something that maybe, you feel like if you had more time, you would have had a vaginal delivery. It's the same doctor. He's willing to try. By all means, go ahead and try. But you have to have very detailed discussions with your doctor. Question: will my uterus rupture if I try to have a vaginal delivery after a C-section? Well, once you become pregnant and you're taking your pregnancy is progressing and you get to term, your uterus can rupture. Once you're pregnant, your uterus can rupture. That's just how it is. Nobody knows why, nobody knows how, but it can. Once we have put an incision in said uterus, the chances of your uterus rupturing are increased exponentially. So yes, your uterus can rupture. It does not have to, and thankfully we don't see that too often, but it can, and sometimes it does. So this is a discussion that needs to be had with your doctor once this is something you are thinking about. All the pros and cons have to be discussed, and you have to make an informed decision. Next question is, how long should I wait between pregnancies if I am thinking about having a vaginal delivery after I have had a C-section? That also is something you must discuss with your doctor. However, the prevailing rule or suggestion is 2 years. We want you to wait 2 years after you have delivered. So we don't want you to deliver within 2 years. We want there to be a nice big 2-year gap between the first pregnancy or the first date of delivery and the next time you get pregnant. So say I delivered today by C-section. We would want to wait until my child has had their second birthday before I try to get pregnant again. There are people who have waited longer and their uterus is still ruptured. So, it's a risk you take. But that is what we encourage. It gives your uterus and your body a really good chance to heal, and you have what we call a fighting chance to try and have this vaginal delivery. So you may ask, what really happens when my uterus ruptures? Is this life-threatening? Will my baby die? Can I die? Yes. A uterine rupture is a life-threatening emergency. Life-threatening obstetrical emergency. You can die and your baby can die. This is something that we look out for when we hear, we're taking care of a patient who is having a TOLAC. We watch them very, very closely because this is the one thing we look out for, a uterine rupture. It's an obstetrical emergency. Everybody starts running and we try and get that baby out as fast as possible. So that is it for today. We have now come to the end of this episode of Deliver Me, the video series. To secure your copy of the book, head over to Amazon.com to order. It is available in paperback and Kindle versions. For more information, or if you'd like to ask us a question, follow us on Instagram at R.L.M Ross Books. Like our Facebook page at Deliver Me, the real deal from an L&D nurse, or email us at rlmrossbooks@gmail.com. Thank you for joining me today. See you next time, and thank you for your support.
Labor and delivery, deliver.